Hello, my name is Catherine Duffy, and I'm doing my presentation on food safety. Food safety is the proper handling, preparation, and storage of food in ways to prevent foodborne illnesses. This is the proper guideline to let other people understand how you need to process food due to it's going to one hand to another to prevent the outbreaks. Due to the environmental changes and climate changes, you don't necessarily understand what your food is has been in contact with or who's been in contact with. So proper guidelines to help manage and properly handle the food is necessary. This was founded in 1862 when President Lincoln signed into the law an act of Congress establishing the U.S. Department of Agriculture. In 1905, the Pure Food and Drug Act prevented the manufacture, sale, and transportation of unadulterated and misbranded foods, drugs, medicine, and liquors. This was to help to prevent people who skip out on steps on processing and handling the food and drinks that we get and receive, and it's to help make sure that they're doing what the guidelines tell them. In 1977, the Food Safety and Quality Service was created to perform meat, poultry grading, as well as inspection activities instead of the APHIS. This was to help inspect food due to you never know what the food might have come in contact with during transportation. This was later in 1981 reorganized and renamed the Food Safety and Inspection Service. Food safety is important due to you never know what your food might have gotten in contact with. Unsafe food containing harmful bacteria, viruses, and parasites or chemical substances causes more than 200 diseases ranging from diarrhea to cancers. Due to we are transporting food further away and a lot of hands are handling and processing the foods that we are eating and receiving, food safety should be very important due to you never know what could be contaminating food. Local incidents can quickly evolve into international emergencies due to the speed and range of product distribution. Foodborne illnesses are preventable and underreported public health problems due to a lot of people not thinking that the food that they are coming into contact with or eating has been contaminated. They simply cook their food, not processing or handling it properly, which will later and then turn into a major problem if they have been contaminated with something and then go out with other people and later transfer those problems to other people causing an outbreak. The burden of foodborne diseases to public health and to economies has often been underestimated due to underreporting and difficulty to establish causal relationships between food contamination and resulting illnesses or death. This is very important because some people when they don't think that their food that they eat has been contaminated. So when they go out and they come to contact with other people, they can also get what they have, and they'll make it hard on the healthcare system to pinpoint what is the what has started the problem in the first place. Some of the short term is fever, headache, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and then some of the long term problems can be diseases such as cancer, disability, or in some cases, death. Foodborne diseases may cause problems not only to the healthcare system, but also the economies, tourism, and trade. Yeah, especially for towns that deals with tourism, If their food is contaminated and when people go there and eat their food and they come back home sick, they tell other people, and those people would not want to go to those places, which would cause lower levels of tourism for those towns who thrive off of those people economy wise. Environmental factors such as temperature, rainfall, humidity, soil, they can also cause problems with the food, especially if they're not properly treated. And due to climate change and environmental factors, bacteria, viruses, they live longer due to the adapting into the situation they are in, which would then later infect our food, which will infect us later on down the road. Appropriate response is government should make food safety a public health priority. A lot of people underestimate how big of an impact a foodborne illness could have to a community. And due to that, they don't really process their food properly and simply just eat their food or cook it without taking the proper steps to handling the food that they receive. So developing different policies and implementing different systems out could help make people understand the importance of food safety. Food handlers and consumers need to understand how to safely handle food and practicing the five keys from who's to safer food at home or when selling at restaurants or local markets. And the five keys are keep clean, separate raw and cook thoroughly, keep food at safe temperatures, and use safe water and raw materials. Now, the Georgia Department of Health, they do have a 2-day serve safe food protection certification course for people to take, and it's to help give them the basic knowledge that they need to understand that they need to take proper steps to handling their food and how to process it properly so that way it could prevent unnecessary foodborne illnesses going out and spreading within the community. And then they give them a chance to take the test twice within a 30-day period, just in case they had made some simple mistakes during the exam that they probably knew they just overestimated themselves and then probably messed up on. What we can do individually and as a community to address this problem is that we should advocate for food safety as an important component of health security, because due to a lot of people underestimating how important it really is, and then implement programs and policies to let them understand that you have to process and handle your food safely so that way it can prevent unnecessary deaths from causing an outbreak due to foodborne illnesses. We should also promote safe food handling through systematic disease prevention and awareness program through using the Food Five Keys to Safer Food to help spread word and training materials to different facilities like grocery stores and restaurants so that way they understand that handling food and the proper steps within the guidelines is very important to not only other people's health but themselves as well. And then these are my references, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment below and let me know, and I'll try to get back to answer you. Thank you.